In this client's example, what they did was they were trying to get life insurance and disability insurance for their family. They went to one of these sites to try to secure their own coverage, and they had a medical concern that during the underwriting process came up, and as a result of that concern, they were declined for both policies. When they came to us, they started working with us. They walked us through the scenario. They walked us through the medical concern, and we asked them for their permission to fill out what's called a universal HIPAA form. And what a universal HIPAA form is, it's a form that allows an insurance brokerage or an insurance advisor to go out and get doctor's records from professionals where you might have gone to go through issues like the medical concern that this person was having. And after they signed the form, we were able to get medical records from their physicians from these facilities. And by going through these records with an insurance brokerage that we use that has contacts with underwriters at various life insurance companies, we were able to lay out a case for what happened, why it was not as serious of a concern as what it looks like when you say things like, hey, I experienced XYZ in the year 2022. And we asked them, without formally applying, if we were to present this case to them, what quote they would give this person. Would you approve them? Would you not approve them? If you were to approve them, would you make them a standard health class, a standard plus health class, a rated health class, meaning that they would have to pay an additional surcharge as compared to what someone with good health, quote unquote, would pay for that policy? And we were able to get tentative quotes back from many carriers, but the quotes said that we would want additional information from this person's physician. We took that information to the person's physician and we asked them to write a consideration letter on this client's behalf, explaining what happened, explaining the steps that were taken, and whether it was something that was going to have long-standing impacts on this person's life. The physician was able to review the case and say, no, I think that they're looking at something in my records and considering it more serious than I consider it to be. They wrote a consideration letter on that client's behalf, signed it, and we submitted it to the carriers that had given them a tentative quote. And not only were we able to get that person life and disability insurance when they had previously been denied by the same carriers, we were also able to get them a standard plus health class, which means they went from not being approved to being one step above what someone in quote unquote good health is considered to be. So going from being completely denied with one company to having a very reasonable payment for both life and disability insurance that protects your family in the event that you die and yourself in the event that you're disabled with the exact same company, the only difference being doing one application with an advisor and the other application without.